Okay, so I finally got a new microphone, so I figured I'd get around to recording a little bit of audio over these videos. So I'm re-recording over top of what I had previously. So anyway, I was just saying that this is my actually third game. Second one was against Xander, which is on his Twitch, but this is against Jeremy. So right now I'm just trying to figure out what first fight to do. I didn't know if he was running something like owls. I was thinking ravens, so that would be 2, which puts it at 9, and like a 5 of owls and 4 lioness or something like that. So my classic start was definitely owl, turtle, ninja. Has a thunder number of 6, and the finch bumps it up to 7. So I was trying to figure out, what other cards to do. I generally liked chant. Anguish was kind of good as well, just get that damage in right at the start, especially because they don't want to drop their cards. And Fire Archer as well gives a little bit of ping, so that's like 4 units right off the top as well, on a thunder number of 9. We're not facing any illusions, so we don't really need to worry about anything like that. And then I guess I was thinking maybe Devotion instead, just to give a little extra survivability to the ninja. Yes, I'm sorry, my mic is somewhat sensitive, so you might hear my cat. Not a great time, cat. Me just playing around with audio settings. And he decided to go first. So he opens the owl like we thought he would. Which, ironically, I then forgot to prepare myself for. Which is why the Fire Archer definitely would have been much better. The nice thing, though, is that generally he's probably not going to want to use the owl, because then if he takes the Imperial Ninja hit, he's losing a card as well. So that's kind of nice. Always get the Finch out as fast as you can, too. Because why not? Also, there's no choke or ice trap, so that's always fun. So then he drops a Holy Knight, which is a little fun. Always a good time. And definitely not what I expected him to do. Now the nice thing is Ninja trades very nicely with Holy Knight. So I went for that trade, hoping he would go for it. But basically 2 free dice from me, and his Holy Knight's gone. He doesn't really want to take it, so he just sort of has to accept the trade. I think he probably maybe wanted to have instead just summoned the owl. Which he's thinking about doing now. Yep, he goes for it. Problem is we don't really have too much way to pressure the owl now, so we'll just go for our own. He's willing to do the owl for owl. I mean, not that he really has much choice, but yeah. And then I'm asking about rules, wondering if I can respark if I discard it. The answer is no, because it has to be from in play. And then there's just a little bit of miscommunication. He didn't hear me. So I just tossed a devotion. So clearly Fire Archer would have been much, much better. But yeah, that's the problem when you figure out what you think they're running and then don't prepare for it. So if you figure they're running owls, put a card in there to deal with owls. And there's the, oh, yeah, the raven that we expected as well. But I think we're just going to go ahead and use the owl. And he's thinking, yeah, he drops the purity. Purity with ravens is pretty nice. So, still not positive what his last one is, if it's like lioness or maybe turtle. We don't find out though, he just goes for the Seaside Raven. And now... So then he goes for Heart's Pull. We lose a heal, which is not too bad. We each lost a heal, so. So I'm deciding between playing the Turtle Book or Chant. And I go for Chant just because I can't get the turtle out fast enough anyway. So if he goes and kills my Finch or whatever, then I can at least get the trigger from Chant. And then I'll go for the turtle. And it turns out it was turtle. So then we are gonna go ahead and grab our own turtle. Sort of start the wall up. So then we both pass. I'm not really, obviously being aggressive with the deck is pretty slow and more reactive kind of thing, so he's probably gonna be more the aggressive one if he's running Seaside Ravens. So, not a great roll, but thankfully we do have Turtle, so a bunch of basics doesn't matter. And his die was hiding underneath his other die, which is kind of funny. So we didn't have a bad draw, decent amount of burn, and the Niall's kind of nice. Always glad to see Anguish. especially with the role that we have, which is great. We don't need to meditate for the final cry. So we're gonna try and go for just mostly getting owls and drain away all those lovely cards. Now the possibility that Niall just ends up being no good, because it doesn't stop his ravens. So, and it's not like we're really attacking. So, but it might be able to get us ahead in terms of stops his owls from getting to trigger, that kind of thing. So it's kind of interesting to see him running Law of Fear. Obviously overclocked a little bit. That's back to me. Just trying to figure out if I... Oh no, sorry, it's him. That's gotta be a Sonic. Yeah. Oh, I must have just forgot to pass the turn to him. That's what it was. Sonics are kind of annoying, but you can decoy the aftershock onto the Finch, so it kind of nullifies them. Ooh, and then he throws power through on the Sonic, which becomes, oh no, on the Raven. Yeah, that's pretty unpleasant. Not quite able to take out the turtle though, so that's nice. Turtles are beefy. So I figure may as well get rid of this Finch so we can get another one. Start triggering some damage and stuff. Final Cry, Chant, and the Mill, which is another Law Fear, which isn't great. I would love like another heal or something like that, but hey, you can't always win. And then, yep, we get the Finch right back. I was just telling him that I did 3 from Final Cry and Chant. So that's nice that Sonic is out of play for a little while. Unless he's running something like Refresh, which is pretty unlikely. It's not run too much these days. Kind of expensive. So I'm just counting my dice now, thinking Owl, Sympathy Pain, and maybe Anguish or Turtle. But we can't do both the Turtle and Anguish. So then he meds away his Owl book. So that's clearly sort of what his plan was for the Law Fear. Now he's gonna go ahead and I think he's gonna be getting another Raven. Turtles don't really help him a whole lot because I'm not really attacking him. They're just sort of clogging up his battlefield. Yeah, so I'm a little worried that the Ravens are going to be a bit annoying. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to get like a Owl or Turtle. I'm just going to go for the Owl. Try and get his cards before he has a chance to play them, if he can play them. Plus, I want to get rid of all of his cards, because then if I can get the most burn from Anguish, I'm happy. So he's gonna go for the Owl, but I got plenty of unit garters. So I'll just take it with the turtle so that I don't get hit with overkill. So it might have actually been interesting for me to put the charm die on there just to ensure it. But he probably wants to use Heart's Pull. Each of those cards that I discarded might end up having an impact if the game continues a long time. Oh, excuse me. I'm just gonna go ahead and memory drain, keep hitting those cards. That was the last Law of Fear. Now, interestingly, he still hasn't used his owl. If he does, we'll probably just discard Niall. Because the other two are definitely better for us right now. So now I'm just sort of thinking it looks like I might not actually end up even taking any direct damage this turn. In which case, I'll just go for the turtle because we're not going to play Sympathy Pain. I mean, Anguish is going to be played either way. Yeah, he just passes. So yeah, I start off with Anguish. Just, wait it out and see. I'm not going to be playing at some point. So it's card, one random card from hand or 2 wounds, and then 2 dice of my choice or 2 wounds. So he takes it all, which is great for me. 2 basic for 4 wounds. That's really strong. I'm not really sure what he's planning for these 2 dice. I mean, he could still Heart's Pull, but he just passes again. It's kind of a bit odd. I'm not exactly sure what his plan was. Why he wanted to keep those dice. I'm just going to go ahead and grab the turtle now, because I don't think we're going to be taking... We're not too worried about Sympathy Pain. And double turtles and Finch is kind of impossible to punch through. At least that's the idea. And he goes for Membrane. Yeah, we just tossed the Niall. Keep a hold on Sympathy Pain. That's definitely going to help us. I'm expecting he's going to use his Raven here. No, he just passes. And yeah, I pass as well. I'm easy, like, haven't taken any damage, so I've got 2 owls out as well, so. Yeah. So I do think it's funny that he took the 2 when he's just gonna throw the dice away. Obviously, he liked the card. I'm not sure what it was. It's not a bad roll. We might have to med for Final Cry if we need to. Have to wait and see. No, we don't draw any Final Cry. But another Anguish is nice. Niall's meh. Fire Archer's kind of nice. Though, we're starting to get pretty full on board. Sorry, I do know my microphone picks up like way too much ambient noise. Like, say the cat. Yes, hello cat. So he's just gonna memory drain again. And I think Niall's the best card here. Like, I mean, we already discarded it. It's just not really... Like, we're not really gonna get that much value from it with the Ravens out. Especially considering his other 2 guys are exhausted out anyway. I mean, arguably, Devotion doesn't really do too much either, but just make our guys even beefier. So I'm not sure if it's Power Through or Devotion here that he's thrown down. send their power through. So I'm guessing he's putting it on the other Raven. Yeah. Those guys are both pretty big now. Scary. So I think at this point, it's not. I think it's best to start memory draining before he like tries to kill the owls. Trying to figure out either that or my other option is to play the devotion on the other turtle guard so it doesn't die. So I don't really want to take the power 3 damage, but I'd rather just get rid of his cards right now. So there's a call to action. That's good. I mean, chances are we weren't attacking anyway, but hey. So the problem really is with his ravens. It's kind of hard to do any advantageous trade because if he does enough to like try and kill something, then I block with something smaller, or like with 2 turtles and Finch, like it really stops a lot of his options. So in this case, he's gonna go for the buff to try and take out a turtle, and I'm just gonna do the Finch so it dies and I can get back again and I get the mill and all that kind of stuff. And plus, I will be taking 2 from. Oh, he forgot that the Finch had Uniguard. Yeah, the Finch is kind of silly. It's really good. I said he didn't want to change what he's doing, so I took the 2 and did Sympathy Feign for another 3. So that's good. Wheel him down. Yeah, so it's 4 total damage. Because I did the 1 chant as well. Yep. So I'm kind of wondering if he's like wanting to drop another hammer, another Holy Knight, or what exactly his plan is here. But like, I don't know if he meditated for those. Actually, did he meditate for that line? No, he lost the card to the Finch. So I'm just gonna get the Finch back, because why not? Always good to have a Finch up. And I think using the owl here is... I'm not sure why I don't just use the other owl. I feel like cutting off as many of his options as I can is the best. I don't really think getting another owl is the best play. Now this looks like possibly another Sonic. Wow. Yeah, another Sonic. That's crazy. He spends 2 power dice for that. Okay. He wants the Divine. And power through. Or devotion. Devotion. Okay. Fair. I don't really think it does a lot. I mean, I've already thrown 2 Nials, so I mean, it means he's not gonna die. But plus now he's used his cards. That's why I was thinking it'd be better to try and get the owls out earlier. In this case, it probably wouldn't really matter because I can only do one drain at a time. So at this point, he's got just the 1 card left. I'm gonna go ahead and it would really make more sense to owl drain here first, so that he can't keep the card. I'm not sure why I didn't do it the other way, but I didn't. So anyway, yeah. So I could still summon like a turtle. I mean, I have the dice too. Obviously, don't have the battlefield space though. So I'm trying to decide if it's worth spending the dice on another devotion, make the turtle bigger, or what. Because I kind of want it to die so that I can play the fire archer, but that's not really a huge rush. I don't know why I didn't Not sure why I didn't memory drain. That was really strange. Yeah, I could have used more of my hours. Oh well. Who knows why I did that? I'm crazy, clearly. Or play the devotion, or like, I had so many dice left. That makes no sense. That made no sense. Oh well. Oh well. Ooh, there's a bunch more nice burn damage. That's actually enough, definitely. Because he's at 7, so a chant, fire archer, 2 sympathy pains is 8. So even if he's running redirect, that's enough. Though, we could see another heal. We already saw him discard one of those. So that could be a thing. Not sure. I think there's a bit of a miscommunication there. I think it's him first, not me. Yeah, so it's him first, not me, so I don't get the drain. Okay, yeah, you can see it in the log that it changed, and I changed it over, then I just changed it back, so it is me. So I remember drain it away. Enlightenment doesn't really do a whole lot for him. Maybe gets the second. Well, actually, we get a second thing with a Raven with power through, which is pretty good. I'm surprised actually that he discarded that. Not sure what else he has in hand though. Now I'm just gonna try and start thinning the herd with these Sonics here. Bit of a pain with owls, but that's why I have the Finch. Everybody loves the Finch. Especially since I haven't even summoned this round, so if he does destroy it, I can just bring it back again. He's using his owl to attack. No, changing his mind. I wonder if he has like a crescendo or something in hand. Just he wants to trigger the attack to kill something. Like draining with the owl doesn't really do a lot at this point, but he's gonna go for it. So I think I'm just gonna toss the Niall again. Or the devotion. Yeah, the Niall. I mean, he has devotion on that one Sonic, so we really just like we get one Sonic that's kind of lazy for a Niall, and we kill a bunch of or exhaust a bunch of our own stuff. So we definitely don't really want that. For side, he's gonna go for. I'm not sure if it's another devotion or yeah, another devotion. So. Not really sure why he's doing that. I'm like not really attacking his guys, but I guess he's worried about Niall. I mean, all of mine are gone, so I'm just gonna buff up one of the turtles, make it kind of invincible, and keep draining. Here's another call to action. Yeah, I'm not attacking, so. Back to him. Yeah, it's definitely pretty tricky to try and figure out what the best order is to like attack, because if he attacks with one of the ravens, then I'll probably just block with the turtle guard that won't die, and then if he attacks with a Sonic, then I will block with the Finch and then redirect the aftershock so he doesn't get that. It's kind of hard. We lost an Anguish there to the Heart's Paw, which is too bad. That would have been some nice more damage, but I think we can close it out anyway, hopefully. I'm just gonna pass it back to us. I think we just keep draining here. No real reason not to. Yeah, third call to action. Now I'm wishing that I'd drawn some blood chains or something like that, just so I could clear. He's gonna go for another power through on this Seaside Raven, which is crazy. That's big enough to kill a turtle now. Well, a regular turtle. So he's gonna go for the sonic attack, trying to get rid of the finch. Yeah, so I'll just block with the finch. And then decoy the aftershock, because he deals damage, which triggers aftershock before the finch dies. I think my mic might not have been working. Yeah, my mic's being a little finicky. So, but hey, we have another battle slot. Oh, I don't think he discarded a card for the finch dying. Gotta get another owl though. Keep trying to drain him out. I'm not sure how many cards he has left in the deck at this point. Can't be too many. It's possible that getting the finch here would have been better than the owl. So he's just gonna swing with his giant raven. Four damage from power 3 would have been kind of unpleasant. Yeah, I just forgot to exhaust the raven. Yeah, so I drained the last card. There's another Sonic. That's nice to see gone. Without a finch out, he can really start to smash his way through owls with Sonic Swordsman, which would be a problem. So he's gonna try and start doing that now. He's confirming that he's attacking the turtle guard. I will block with the other turtle guard, you know, just keep them all up. And he's still gonna have to shock that one guy though out. So I mean, that's fair. I just couldn't remember if that was a power through or a devotion. Now I don't know if I should. I decided to respark it here. I don't really know if that was necessarily. Like, I don't know. I guess it keeps them up, protects from the power through. So I guess that's not bad. At this point, now I have a free space, so may as well play the Fire Archer for that one little extra damage. Always nice. Also, I'm not sure how he's still at 7. I don't think he took one from Chant at some point, because we had 8 overall. We make mistakes sometimes when we play. Now he's gonna finish off the turtle. So yeah, that guy's dead. I take 2, and then I'll throw with the Sympathy Pain. Another 3, which puts him in pretty low range. He's got 7 cards left. And I have enough to get either a turtle or a finch, both of which are pretty fun. He's technically got both of his books open, but not really. He can't get another raven. There's not really much point in getting a turtle. It just fills up his battlefield. So I'll get a turtle. It's pretty beefy because you can stand through a couple more hits than the finch can. I don't know if that's necessarily the best choice, but hey, I spend my dice. So, oh, and then he disappears, disconnects. We haven't really connection issues earlier, so not sure. Yeah, so it was a bit of connection issues. It was TTS servers did some disconnect a bunch of people, but he came back, so that's good. Passing and ending the round anyway, so now he's at 3, so unless he gets another heal, we can pretty much get him with the Sympathy Bane no matter what goes down, so it's looking pretty good for us. There's a heal as well. Not a great roll, not really too much problem. I'm just gonna have to med to get the Sympathy Bane off. Kind of funny when you're running 4 charm dice, but it happens sometimes. He's first this round. It's got 2 cards left. This regress is going to be pretty... Well, it's unfortunate we can't play it on the Seaside Raven to get rid of the power throughs, but we can play it on the Sonics. And if they don't deal damage, then they can't trigger Aftershock, so that pretty much shuts them down. I think he's going for... Not sure what he's playing here. All of his power throughs are out. I don't think another devotion really helps him. Holy Knight? No. 2 dice. Is he putting a devotion on this? Oh, interesting. Holy Relics. Okay. Plus 2. That's a 6 attack Raven there now with power through. Okay. Okay. Can definitely make its way through a turtle. But, hey, that's why we have Sympathy Bane. Yeah, I guess he's got maybe a couple in the deck and just didn't see them till now. So I'm just going to throw regress on one of these Sonics. Shut it down. And then med up to get that unlock the Sympathy Bane, and then be able to play a Fire Archer as well if we want to. Also, yeah, the regress does remove the devotion. It's pretty there, he's gone again. Yeah, so it's kind of anticlimactic, but at this point he conceded. He said he didn't really have an answer for the owls. There was no meteors or anything like that coming, so... And I mean, I had the Sympathy Bane in hand, so yeah, it was pretty much done. But yeah, it's a good game. It's interesting. Made a couple of, I think mistakes were made on both parts, maybe. Could have played a little bit better, but yeah, interesting to watch. So thanks you all of you guys for watching, and I will see you around in another video.